feel better. You see, I had a nice shower and I feel so much better, so much better. Now, my message to you out there is completely different today. What I'm gonna say, I want it to resonate with you deep, deep, penetrate into the heart. You see, in life, we go through so many roller coasters and so many challenges and so many hardships in life. But I want you to remember something in life. Everything you go through has a reason and has a purpose. Never doubt the reason or purpose. You see, I'll tell you something here that is going to be different to maybe what you're used to hearing. Through my experiences, what I've seen in life and the people I've met in my life and the things we plan together in our lives, yeah, just like that, life can end. You see, those who died yesterday had so many plans for today. And those who had plans for today died today. I'm gonna repeat that again. Those who died yesterday had so many plans for today. And those who had plans for today died today. So don't take life for granted. For just in the blink of a second, everything, and I mean everything, can change just like that. So forgive as much as you can in life and love back with all your heart. For you will never truly know if you will have the opportunity or chance in life to say or do it again. So remember, live, love, and stay humble in life. I see it on a day-to-day basis, like people who treat others wrong, or they have a jealousy towards another person and they don't wish for them good in life. And it's sad because if they only knew what I knew and what I'm telling you, life is so short. People age spans are different. Some people make 33 and they leave. 32, 20, younger. Some make it to 40s, 50s, 60s. You don't know when your days are gonna end. You just don't know when your day is gonna end. And you're sitting there wasting it on things that have no value, no meaning, and then you end up living in regret in life. Truly, I mean, I want you to think about this really and hope it resonates and penetrates your heart. To remember this, that tomorrow is not guaranteed. I mean, now, I'm talking to you right now, I could leave. That's just life. Life is, I'm telling you, life is unpredictable. That's the better word for it. You don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. You don't know what's gonna happen the next hour. You're either in a problem, you're either getting out of a problem, or you're heading towards a problem. And that's life. That's the life that will throw you up and down. Life has this roller coaster effect that you don't know what to expect. Everything's smooth sailing and suddenly just crashes all the way down on you. But don't worry about it. You see, that's the beauty of life. Enjoy every moment, enjoy everything that comes your way. Whatever the storm is, remember, just embrace the storm. Enjoy what you're going through. Change that point of view, how you see things in life. Honestly, don't look at it with a negative lens. Look at it with a positive lens. And that's when I talk about positivity. You see, I was a person that grew up with so much pain and trauma and suffering. But I never allowed negativity to enter and to penetrate my heart, no matter what. I'm telling you, no matter what. And I'm glad I didn't, because it made me who I am today. So, no matter what happens and whatever comes your way, everything has a good reason for it, trust me. You may tell me a story that, you didn't see your original parents, or you wasn't born into having real parents, or Whatever the story may be, it's a story. But what do you do about that story to make a difference? What did you do to make an impact and make a change in your life? You don't sit there and waste it on negative energy. Don't waste it on things that just bring you no value in life. Don't waste your life. Look, wake up tomorrow and say, I'm going to make a change. Don't say I'll do it tomorrow. No. Have that mindset and lock it in. Make the change. Don't wait for change to happen, because it will never come. You know, when I started this journey of changing, for example, my lifestyle, as in weight control and so forth, I didn't sit there and think about it more. I said, I'm doing it, done, that's it, no discussion. Discipline, hit it. And I haven't looked back. And I'm not going to allow to go back into what I was. And I just keep going forward in life. So you see, that's all you do in life. Don't waste any more moments or seconds saying to yourself that I'm going to do it tomorrow, I'm going to do it next week. Listen, if you honestly believe that answer you're telling yourself, it will never happen. Trust me, ask me. I was in that boat many years ago, and I learned so many things in my life. And that's why I'm here with you today, sharing what I have learned. I just want you to go through life, enjoying life, and making sure that you make the right decisions. I can't tell you what the decisions to take, but what I can tell you is give you advice through my stories that may impact and resonate with you, that may help you in case you come to that crossroads in life. You know, here's the thing that I can tell you is a fact. If you wake up tomorrow and you're grumpy and you're moody and you start your day like that, it's going to be all the way through like that. But if you change that way by waking up, the first thing you do is smile and say, thank you that I've woken up. Be thankful that you woke up. Be grateful that you woke up. Be grateful that you had an opportunity in life to make a change. Don't waste it. Stay away from these backbiters. Stay away from these people who love negative energy, who love to gossip, who love to sit there and talk about everybody else and take no ownership in life, no accountability. Stay away from these people. Change your circle. Bring a better version of you. Don't allow anyone to tell you something that you ain't, especially when it comes to positive energy. Your dreams are achievable. If you can see it and you can believe it, trust me, it will become true. Trust me when I say this, it will become what you see. Stop wasting your energy with people that don't resonate with you, with people that don't see eye to eye with you, and stay away from people who may hurt you, because you don't need it in life. Life is too short. You don't want to live your life worrying about what that person said or this person said about you. Just ignore it all. Just block it out. Block it out. And remember, it's easier to smile, and it takes a lot of effort to frown, by the way. It's easier to be negative, and it takes a lot of strength and discipline to be positive, by the way. But choose that right way, because that is the only right way in life. You're going to see things that you may think that's the reason to be negative. Don't allow it for a second in your heart. Don't allow it in your mind. The mindset starts with you. Control it from inside you. Control everything in your life that you know the outcome is in your hands. Don't allow other people's opinions to, stop you showing your talent, showing you your gift in life. You truly have a gift out there. Yes, you. Every single one of us in this life has a unique gift. And when you discover it, just remember, it's your gift. We all have flaws. We all have mistakes. And we've all made mistakes. You're not going to be born in life mistake-free. That's not how all life is. That's not what life's about, by the way. You're going to have to make mistakes. You're going to have to make hard decisions in life. But the key takeaway to this all is just be you. Listen, love is stronger. Happiness so, sometimes I felt when I was growing up, I was over exaggerated. But what is true happiness to you? Maybe true happiness to somebody else. Remember, we have different ways we have different ways of seeing things in life. It's okay to be different. You have to be different. You can't be all the same. We're not all the same. And remember, we all have one thing in common, a heart that beats in our chest. The same heart you have is the same heart I have. So I hope my message today resonates with you, and I hope it really touches your heart. You know, if I can go back and change things, I wish I could, but I can't control time. That's just the biggest joke ever in life. You can't control time. You can't even manage it, because time is just time, and it's just like water, it's going. So take the opportunity to make a change in your life and for the people around you too. You know, when you see people struggling, help them. And if you can offer help, please help. But don't add fuel to fire with people. Don't share false information or gossip. Just don't do it. This is something that I see a lot. And I remember being in that circle because I allowed that to penetrate into my circle, but I didn't understand the repercussions of it. I didn't understand the impact that had on me, on mind. And then I realized that's not what I'm all about. I'm not going to let it affect my life anymore. I'm done with it. And I left it years ago. But till today, by the way, I still fall into that trap sometimes. But till today, I still tend to fall into that trap from time to time because I can't control my surroundings, but I can control me, right? I can't control if somebody loves to sit there and share negative energy or loves to be negative in life. I can't control that. But what I can control is how I make an impact to change that. You see, I can hear people talking, they're negative, and I'm sitting there absorbing the negativity and just giving back positivity. And that's what I do now. And it drains me as well, by the way. It really, really drains me. And I have to discharge it. So discharging it through my walks, maybe if I write poetry, I can discharge it that way. But we all have a certain way to discharge things in life. I don't know if I'm going to wake up tomorrow. Do you? So why are you sitting there planning for all these things you're going to do in life, and yet you forget to do one thing? Be human, be respectful to people, and when people come with hate towards you, ignore it. If people want to talk down to you, or want to talk bad about you, or want to gossip behind your back about you, who cares? It's not something that should affect you. You know, growing up, I remember Mom told me, people who live in glass houses should not throw stones. That resonated with me as a child. And as I grew up, I always kept that saying in my mind. People who live in glass houses should not throw stones. It's that simple. But then I went even a step further. And I said, you know what? I'm never going to burn my edge anymore. You know, a lot of people have burnt bridges with me. A lot of people that I may have hurt. I don't know. That's just life. And that's a journey I had to go through, and you have to go through. But you need to understand and realize, what are you going to do now? Not what you're going to do tomorrow. What are you going to do now about it? Make that change today, not tomorrow, today. Make that pact to yourself with your heart and say, I'm changing. If you're a person that you're always negative, incremental changes. Do it slowly, step by step. Don't try to do everything in one go. Otherwise, you'll give up. That's another thing, giving up. It's easier to give up, by the way. It's easier to throw the towel and say, I'm done. It's harder to keep going, keep moving forward, and just keep pushing through. You know, I'll give you an example in my life where I have come across, let's say, with a group of people. And it hurts me to see that the same group of people are laughing in front of each other, smiling at each other, and yet the same ones are stabbing each other. I'm like, why? Why are you doing it? But then I realize it's a disease that we need to cure it by being different, by leading by example, by taking ownership, accountability. That's what it's all about. Don't allow that type of energy into your mind, into your heart, and into your soul. Don't. Live life, enjoy life, and love as hard as you can. Don't worry about what happened in the past. Don't dwell in the past. The past is the past, it's gone. So my final message to you is this: live, enjoy life, and just be humble, because I may not make it tomorrow, you may not make it tomorrow. So enjoy every moment and keep making a positive change out there, and keep just being you and help others shine through. That's it. I'm out.